you're using the exact same strategies that are getting you to the right answers in the 1 and 2 star questions on the harder level questions.
All right, we've got a question from Rhontavia, friend from class. Good to see you on YouTube. Rhontavia asks, when you've hit a pattern where you are getting the 1 and 2 star questions correct, how do you get into a groove of practicing harder questions? Do you just start the harder ones and repeat until it clicks? So I think what Rhontavia is asking is basically like, so like I'm getting the, quote unquote easier questions correct. Like at what point do I make the jump kind of, or how is it that I get to the next level? Do you have any thoughts on that, Bailey?
Yeah. So first I think just go for it. Maybe amp up your drills. It sounds like maybe you've been doing a lot of drills that are just 1 or 2 star level questions. Amp it up to the 3 star level, just medium difficulty. And then it's okay if you don't get all of those right. Like I wouldn't expect myself to get all of them right the first time that I try a new little set of questions or a new skill or a new difficulty level. But focus a little bit more on like exactly why you're getting each question wrong, giving yourself a takeaway every time so that you always have something to do better. And I think also just remind yourself, like, especially if you are studying question type by question type, which we would recommend, you're using the exact same strategies that are getting you to the right answers in the 1 and 2 star questions on the harder level questions. Like nothing should change strategy wise. You're still doing the exact same things. Like say it's a flaw question. I'm still going to make sure that I am first identifying my premises, making sure that I understand where that main conclusion is, separating that out from sub-conclusions potentially, so I can understand exactly what the gap or the hole in the reasoning is. So I'm going to always ask myself going into a flaw question, why am I not believing this conclusion just based on these premises? Like, why am I not buying it just given these facts? Then, once I've gotten that in my own words, keep an open mind going down my answer choices. My right answer has to pass 2 tests. Is this true? Is it entirely descriptively accurate about the argument? Is it a flaw? Chances are you're already doing some sort of steps like this. Maybe you're not quite able to articulate all of the steps that you need to be doing, which also that could be a good step to do first and then keep applying it to harder questions. But you want to keep doing all the same things that you're doing to get those easier questions right. It's just like the wording might be a little bit more confusing. They might try to throw you off with a really, convincing trap answer, but you're still going to use the exact same lines of defense that you've been using to be good at this test so far.
Yeah, agree. I mean, it's, just baby steps. And I think honestly, it's more about being okay with struggling, right?
Yes.
It's like, hey, it's going to take a sec to go from one new skill to the next level of the same skill. How do you do it? You keep practicing, because there's nothing inherently different about, I would say, 3 star questions from 2 star questions. Remember, like the way that we rank difficulty, it's simply like about percentages. Maybe people aren't sure about this. On 7 stage, we'd rate the difficulty of questions and passages on a 1 to 5 star scale, 5 being the most difficult, 1 being the least. LSAC doesn't do that. Or I'm sure they do have some internal way of
I think
assessing
they've started
difficulty.
To do something, but yeah. It's
But
not
I'm
like
saying,
they made those stars rating.
Yeah, they didn't make those stars. We just see, we have thousands and thousands of students who have taken all of these questions. So we just see what percentage of them are getting it correct. And then we assign it a difficulty. So
right.
A lot of 4-star questions might feel easier for you than some 3-star questions. There's nothing like, don't assign more value to these stars than there actually is. It's just,
right.
It's just a percentage. It's just a scale, representative. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. So just keep at it and be okay with struggling. Like you kind of have to be okay with struggling for a bit in order to get better at anything. So I think it's more of a mindset thing, more of how you process than like, hey, here's the thing that you're not doing that you have to start doing. That there may be something. There are plenty of things that you might not be doing, but like can't give you a blanket thing that you're doing for 2-star questions that you're not doing for 3-star questions. It just requires really exploring which ones you're getting wrong answer journaling to see why, right? Just like don't gloss over these things and be okay with struggling, I would say.
Right. Agreed.
Anything else?
I guess kind of on that vein, like don't beat yourself up if you try a 3-star drill and you're like, oh, I didn't get many of these right. Maybe I just need to go back to 2-star for a little bit to get my confidence back. Like that's also good. That's really helpful.
Yeah.
Go through, like just kind of meet yourself where you're at. And if you need to change the difficulty or maybe change your approach because you're not liking your results, totally normal. I mean, it happens to all of us. Like I had to go through so many phases.
Totally. The other thing I'd say is like, I don't know, because it wasn't in the question. But if these are time drills, slow them down. Like,
yes,
slow them down.
Do the stuff untimed, or like a
Do
little
it
bit more
untimed.
than timed.
Yeah, no, I'd say untimed. Why not? Like, if you're getting 1 and 2 star correct and you're not getting 3 star correct, do them untimed. Like, you're not ready yet. Like, and that's okay. Like, that does not mean you're in the wrong place. You should not be ready until you are, right? It's not like you should start this thing and know how to do it, right? And so it's just like, don't put yourself on an artificial timeline. Do these questions slowly before you do them quickly. Do not time yourself. That is, I guess, thinking about it back, the most concrete piece of advice I could give you for how to go from the easy ones, getting the easy ones correct, to the harder ones.
Agreed.
And then you can speed it up. All right. Thanks, Rhontavia. Great question. If you're watching at home, ask a question on any of our videos and we'll get back to you. Also, subscribe, turn those notifications on, listen to our podcast, all those great things. Like and subscribe. All right. That's all. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.